Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list for us tonight, a student at Stone Elementary in Crossville facing charges accused of threatening mass violence on school property. School officials say several students reported the threat earlier today, which prompted an immediate response from law enforcement and the district's threat assessment team. Investigators confirmed that no weapons were found and that students were never in any danger. Now, the school continued normal operations without a lockdown. The child, whose age has not been released, will be charged under Tennessee law for making a threat of mass violence on school property. Next for you on the 7, deputies with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office investigating after a man armed with a large machete robbed the local convenience store Saturday night. Now, authorities say the incident occurred around 9 p.m. at Prophet's Market. That is in the 3400 block of Pomona Road. According to a sheriff's office release, a masked man wearing a black winter coat, black mask, gloves, jeans entered the store and demanded money before then fleeing toward the back of the building. You see some photos of him here. Deputies and Crossville police responded quickly using K9 units as well as a drone to search for the suspect, but he has not been located. Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information about the robbery to please contact investigator Lucas Turner. The number, by the way, 931-484-6176. The investigation is ongoing. All right, next up tonight, the suspects in a shooting resulting in a car crash that left a woman dead were in court this morning. On Friday, Knoxville police found 2 women inside a vehicle that had crashed down an embankment. This was near West Oldham Avenue and Worth Street. That's in North Knoxville. Now, the driver had been shot and the passenger was injured from the crash. They were taken to UT Medical Center where the passenger later died. Now, she has not yet been identified. The other woman who was shot is still in the hospital. 20-year-old Jamarcus Murphy and 18-year-old Jameis Murphy were arrested and originally charged with attempted first-degree murder in the case. Additional charges now pending following the woman's death. Our Big 7 list continues for you now. Tonight, Knoxville police searching for a missing and possibly endangered teen. Take a look here for a moment. According to investigators, 17-year-old Janiyah Mooring ran from the area of East Tennessee Children's Hospital last week and has not been seen since. She was last spotted wearing gray sweatpants, a gray jacket, and no shoes. Police say she currently has short blonde hair. If you see her or have information about where she is, you are asked to please call 911. Next on the 7, Tennessee's regulations of artificial intelligence could soon disappear. In a Truth Social post this morning, President Trump announced plans to ban states from passing their own AI regulations like Tennessee's Elvis Act. Now, the first of its kind legislation protects artists' voices from being misused by AI. President Trump argues state regulations could make tech advancement difficult. A similar federal-led proposal was first included in the president's so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, but failed after both parties pushed back. Tennessee Republicans, who normally side with the president, voiced their concerns at the time.
And quite frankly, for an administration that has really been focused on returning authority back to the states, this is one aspect of this piece of legislation that I'm quite disappointed in.
Somebody has to be the watchdog. If the federal government wants to come in with a comprehensive plan, that's great. But in the meantime, we can't just give them a blank slate and the ability to do whatever they want.
President Trump says he plans to sign the executive order this week. It is unclear what would happen afterward because so little is known about the wording of the order. Just last month, hundreds of tech and consumer groups wrote letters to Congress worried a ban on state AI regulations could pose safety risks. Next up for you now on the 7, after being closed due to flooding from Hurricane Helene, the Stokely Memorial Library has officially reopened, offering limited services. The newly renovated building still needs some work, but locals can once again check out books, use computers, and just enjoy the space. Now, when Helene hit downtown Newport, the library suffered flooding, electrical damage, loss of technology, and more. Following the event, the library spent nearly a year tucked inside the First Christian Church across the street, but it is now officially returned to its own home. Director Emily Majors says recovery required new flooring and walls, fresh paint, updated lighting, and there's more to come, including a new children's room in the near future. Majors shares that locals who have been coming in throughout the day, well, they've been telling her that they're just excited to be back.
This morning we had a gentleman come in that's a local author, and he donated 2 brand new books to us. And so he was so excited to be able to come in first thing and to give us those big donations and everything. And so we're we're just so thrilled. Just everybody has come together, and the willingness to help us every step of the way has just been very overwhelming.
The library is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 with an occasional closing for continued work on renovations. Major says the library should be back to normal, maybe even better, in the spring. All right, next on the 7 for you. After spending 5 seasons on Josh Heupel's staff, University of Tennessee has now fired defensive coordinator Tim Banks. This is according to ESPN's Pete Thamel. This news comes after Banks' defense was one of the best in the country in 2024 and was the main reason the Vols made the college football playoff. Now, last season, Tennessee finished 7th nationally in scoring defense, its lowest mark in a season since 1998, that championship season. The Vols ranked 6th in total defense as well. This year, however, Tennessee's defense took a major dip, ranking 3rd to last in the SEC in points allowed and yards allowed per game. Excuse me. Banks, by the way, had earned a 3-year contract extension following the successful 2024 season, making him one of the highest paid defensive coordinators in the country. Now, this is the first time Heupel has fired a position coach during his time on Rocky Top.